So Chris asks, how do I lower my CPC? I remember you mentioning that if people search keyword and your landing page matched, it was a higher CTR and Google will give you keyword for less. For example, pool in-ground removal, and my landing page has pool in-ground removal, so it's exactly what they're looking for. All right, well, if your landing page matches what they search for, then I'd say that's a good thing, but it doesn't affect the click-through rate. The CTR, the click-through rate, is a metric of how many times the ad shows and is clicked on. So it's a metric for the ad. So somebody is on Google, they search for pool in-ground removal. If your ad is relevant and probably says pool in-ground removal, then it's likely to get a better click-through rate than if it didn't say pool in-ground removal. More people will click on the ad. When they click on the ad, they visit your landing page, and if your landing page echoes back what they search for, or if that's not the case, if it echoes back what was in the ad, then they're more likely to stick around and not click the back button and bounce out of your website immediately. So the conversion rate is the number of visitors who convert into whatever you're hoping people will do: sign up, phone, send an inquiry form, etc. But the click-through rate is the number of people who actually click on the ad. Now, if your click-through rate is higher, then you're likely going to get a better quality score, and that is likely to reduce your cost per click. Having a higher quality score is a good thing because it increases your ad rank. Your ad rank is your quality score multiplied by your bid price, and that affects your position in the auction. When I say the quality score is increasing your quality score is a good thing, I wouldn't focus on increasing your quality score. What you're trying to do is improve your business metrics. So like quality score, click-through rate, cost per click, conversion rate, all those are KPIs, key performance indicators. They're not actual performance. At the end of the day, your performance is, were you profitable? Are you making enough profit? And the other business goals, maybe you're more profitable selling products that you actually don't want to be selling. You want to go down a different route with your business. Then those are what your actual goals are. So I wouldn't get too hung up on trying to increase your quality score. For instance, it is an indicator of how well Google's algorithm thinks your ad and landing page match with the keyword. So if you unhide some metrics at the keyword level, you will see that there's a metric called landing page experience, and another one called ad relevance. So you can see the quality score. You can also see your landing page experience of whether it's average, above average, below average, and the same with the ad relevance. Typically, if you put the search term or the keyword into the ad, you're going to get a good above average ad relevance. And if you try and do that for your landing page as well, that should help. But there's other factors, more factors probably go into the landing page, the speed of the landing page and what you're actually trying to get people to do. And also other things that Google thinks, other things that Google thinks somebody's searching for pool in-ground removal should see on that landing page, what they'd expect to see. So, I'm not sure if I've answered your question, but how do you lower your CPC? Overall, you can lower your CPC if you've got an account with 10 keywords in it for pool in-ground removal and various locations. If you go longer tail, pool in-ground removal Chicago, and then pool in-ground removal for each location within Chicago. I have no idea if people have pools in Chicago, whether it's like a warmer area in the US. But if people are searching longer tail than just pool in-ground removal and you bid on it, pool in-ground removal suburb, the suburb name, and you put that into your ad, you're going to get a better click-through rate, especially if the landing page has that suburb mentioned as well as pool in-ground removal. Then you're likely going to get a better conversion rate, and all these better business KPIs are going to also start coming into play as more people convert and you get more revenue. So if you're only bidding on 10 locations, a good way to decrease your cost per click is to bid on like 100 locations if you serve them and there's volume, because then for your $10 a day, $10 a day, $50 a day, whatever your budget is, if you're sticking to that budget, you can then drop your bids and still get in the same amount of volume at a lower cost per click. So that's a way of reducing your cost per click. So I hope that helped.